It was good. Treyarch released a roadmap to the Black Ops 6 launch. Let's go right into it. So as we all know, there was 8 maps in the beta. They were smaller in size, and they also included some strike maps. Playable 2v2 up to 6v6. So strike is pretty much just 6v6 on smaller maps. And we have a first look at the 8 more maps that are coming at launch. So we have Vault, Protocol, Lowtown, Red Card, Orkuta, Subsonic, Payback, and Warhead. I have seen some people talk about how some of these maps have the MW3 outline because Sledgehammer Games is the main development studio behind MW3. And what's happened is Treyarch have taken some of the maps that Sledgehammer made for Season 6 of MW3 and put them into Black Ops 6. That's probably why some of them look like they've been made by Sledgehammer and not Treyarch, because they have the outline, but it's only because Treyarch decided to take some maps from them. I guess something happened in development and they didn't get time to develop all the maps they wanted to. It just took some to make up for lost time. Oh well. That's why Season 6 of MW3 got cucked with less maps, because of all this, but let's get more maps at launch, I guess. We're excited about the map variety we've got this year, and we always take competitive play into consideration for multiplayer. We're looking forward to unveiling our map selections for CDL and ranked play, arriving Season 1, and Black Ops 6 in the coming month. Map size and game flow are critically important to us, and we look forward to seeing you all jump into all 16 brand new maps at launch, with many more to follow in our live seasons. I like that they're designing the maps with thought of comp in mind, with competitive in mind. That's how it should always be. If your game has a ranked mode, design the maps with the intent of comp competitive. Makes things a lot easier. We're also evaluating some changes to cover placement across multiple maps, including some of our beta maps, which will be able to share more details or whatever. Spawns. This was a big one throughout the beta. As a key companion to maps, we want to update you on the spawn system. One of the most important reasons we have a public beta is gathering spawn data from our players. Now that we have 2 weeks worth of player data, we've already made big strides in dialing in our spawn logic and identifying and resolving issues within the spawn system across the game for launch. Players may have noticed improvements to spawn logic throughout weekend 2 of the beta, and as new content comes into the game and we generate even more spawn data, always assessing our spawn system, and we'll continue to make necessary updates to it through launch and beyond. I like that they're actually improving on it, like how any company should be. I'm not sure if anyone did notice an improvement to spawn logic through weekend 2, but I didn't play much weekend 2, so I can't really say anything, fortunately. Suppose I'll wait till launch day. Performance. The beta was immensely helpful in identifying and resolving some performance-related issues. Over the course of the beta, we identified several areas that were impacting in-game performance. Some areas where we made progress on performance include resolving general script errors, addressing issues related to our in-game user interface, as well as overall improvements and fixes to our asset streaming. A smooth game performance is paramount to the player experience, and we've been able to chase down sources of in-game hitching and deploy major fixes since the close of the beta. We will continue working with experts across all disciplines to improve overall experience for launch and into the live seasons. I don't see nothing being addressed with PC Game Pass, but I guess we wait to launch. Weapon headshot. We were so excited to see our new weapons in the hands of players throughout the beta, and are grateful to have plenty of data and feedback to process as we look to balance updates for launch. A common piece of feedback we saw was that low headshot damage reduced the impact of skillful play and made it difficult to challenge certain power positions. We agree with these points and are working on adjustments to many weapons to reward players who land multiple headshots during an engagement. That said, we do not want hit location multipliers to significantly affect the consistency of time to kill in Black Ops 6. We will continue to monitor the effectiveness of headshots during launch and beyond. I fuck with this transparency, but this happens almost every year. They're super transparent, and then throughout the years they get less and less transparent. I just hope it changes this year. There's a lot of faith and trust in Treyarch this year, so it all sounds good on paper. Let's see if they can put their money where their mouth is. Bullet penetration. Bullet penetration is another system that we will be improving for launch. In general, players should notice fewer extreme cases of bullets doing far too much damage through certain surfaces, also known as wallbang, while also not penetrating as expected through others. For example, the pesky snipers behind the radar dish on Scud. More to come. And of course, we continue to review data and feedback regarding general weapon feel and tuning. And we're always keeping tabs on overall weapon class balance in the context of our entire map pool. Some specific changes coming to launch include improvements to fluidity of sniper ADS, improved fluidity when swapping weapons during sprint and tactical sprint. We're excited about this one. Reduction of weapon motion during character transitions, small lift to shotguns, and targeted adjustments across all weapons to keep SMGs from overperforming relative to other classes. Weapon balance is an ongoing process and something we're working towards at every point in our live season. We'll be sharing specific details about balancing in our launch patch. I hope the weapon balancing gets improved. Like, I don't mind it every month, or every season, but and at least make something else matter, or fuck the other shit, so there's other shit to use as well. Like everything else viable. It's boring using the same shit for like 6 months. Don't really want to live Warzone 2 again. Movement. We were blown away by all your beta gameplay clips and Omni movement highlights, including the awesome action hero moments you were all able to pull off. We are currently working to dial in some additional updates to improve fluidity and allow players to tune their sprint behavior to the individual playstyle. Movement update. Continued improvements to animation fluidity and fidelity throughout. We identified several areas for improvement to our third-person animation fidelity across slide, dive, jump, and supine prone. Our goal is that what you see in first person is representative of what others see in third person in order to maintain immersion and predictability. Adjustments to slide for improved predictability and fluidity. During weekend 2 of the beta, we increased the time before we could enter supine during a slide. After further assessment based on your feedback, we reduced that time to find a nice middle ground between where we were in beta weekend 1 and weekend 2. Reduce the minimum time to slide after sprinting to prevent accidentally crouching when intending to slide, also known as a dead slide. I fuck with that. The fact that it hasn't been fixed or addressed is insane. That's a huge problem. Slide reduction to maximum slide duration. Intelligent movement update. As a reminder, you can find our suite of intelligent movement settings in the movement tab under the controller or keyboard and mouse settings. These settings are broken down by sprint assist, mental assist, and crouch assist with the intention of letting you fine-tune your experience with the result of requiring drastically fewer inputs with basic movement and omni movement in Black Ops 6. We identified an issue in beta with the additional settings for mental assist that allows for further tuning of directional mantles. These have been resolved and should now behave as expected. This all sounds good on paper. God, I hope this is good. And a few more. While we'll be sharing a more comprehensive list in our launch patch notes, we wanted to give you a quick taste of a few changes coming at launch based on community feedback. Winner's Circle. Shorten overall duration of Winner's Circle. To reduce emote spam, players in the Winner's Circle will now only be able to activate one emote. Simplify the emote menu to make it easier to activate emotes in the Winner's Circle and in-game. Improvements to fidelity and lighting. I fuck with this one. Now no one can spam the shush emote anymore. Fuck off. Kill counter. By popular demand, we've added a kill counter on your HUD that will track your progress towards kills in 1 life medals, including those who are chasing the converted nuclear medal and nuke score streak. Well, I'm glad that's coming at launch. I reckon that should have been in the beta because it's already been a thing. So it should just be normal, but I'm glad it's coming at launch and not part of the season, like how this other shit came about. How any other thing is returning, then it'll come in the season or whatever to track players. It's going to be at launch how it should be. Camera motion. By reducing overall camera motion on Splint, sprint and slide. Kill order. Increased kills this HVT team score to 3. Reduced HVT survival score to 20. Increased score limit to 150. HVT will no longer drop their pistol when they are eliminated. Improved notifications when a player is selected as HVT. Yes, oh my god. The amount of times the game would start and I wouldn't really look at the top of my screen because I'll be doing something else or just wasn't paying attention. And I would have like an outline on me. And that's how you know you're HVT, but I wasn't paying attention. And then I would like go chow and I die, and then I'll go down because it's like the Warzone style thing. I'm HVT, I don't even know. It's because it says at the start, but it's not very clear. So it needs to be like in your face, or like it needs to tell you, the announcer needs to tell you or something. So we'll see if they've actually improved it at launch. Sleeper Agent. Remove the time added when earning eliminations while Sleeper Agent is active. Oh, so it doesn't. Oh, so they've nerfed it. Okay. I don't really know how Sleeper Agent works. I didn't get to use it or play the beta much, but. So time doesn't add when you get eliminated. The time doesn't extend when you get eliminations while using it. Okay. Equipment. Stim shot has been changed from inventory based to cooldown based by default. Okay. Quartermaster will decrease the cooldown time, resolving an issue where the combat axe would not deal lethal damage at round start. It wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't use those cross maps at the start. I like that they're going back to true Black Ops identity. The combat axe. I love that a lot. So the stim shot's been changed, but at least you can counter that by using the quartermaster to decrease it. That's cool. So what this means is, if you have two stims and you use 2, you won't have any more. But because it's cooldown, if you have 2, you just let it recharge and you're good. But then quartermaster will reduce that time by heaps. So I like that a lot. And because stims are pretty fast too, so it's even better. Probably one of the reasons why I like the game so much, because stims actually work the way they're meant to. Perks. After assessing perk data from our time with the beta, we made a few updates to ensure compelling decisions are being made. Assassin and Bruiser moved from perk 1 to perk 2. Dexterity and Gung Ho moved from perk 2 to perk 1. Right, looking to launch. The studio and our partners are hard at work making sure that the launch of Black Ops 6 reflects these changes and many more. We'll be sharing more information in the coming weeks and look out for more intel on the COD blog. And that's that. See you October 25th. We didn't there wasn't a whole lot in there, but there was. Like, you get what I mean? Bit 50-50. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new about this. Like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you're excited for Black Ops 6, and I will see you legends in the next one. Peace.